At the edge of a red earth road, where dust rose like smoke beneath bare feet and goats wandered with the confidence of owners, lay the village of Akunmi. Akunmi was not large, but it was old, and age gave it weight. The iroko trees at its borders stood like silent elders, their roots gripping the land with stubborn wisdom. In the mornings, women swept their compounds with short brooms, raising gentle clouds of dust that caught the sunlight. Children fetched water from the stream, arguing and laughing, their voices echoing across the fields where men bent over ridges of yam and cassava. Life in Akunmi followed rhythms older than memory. There were days for farming and days for rest, days for festivals and days for silence. These rhythms were protected by taboos, rules spoken softly but obeyed loudly. No one fetched water from the sacred stream after sunset. No one cut wood from the grove behind the shrine. No one, under any circumstance, opened the Calabash of Oaths, a relic kept in the shrine of the earth goddess, Iya-Ilẹ. The elders often said, Akunmi survives because we remember who we are. And so the people remembered, through their daily acts of respect, through greetings exchanged with patience, and through restraint, even when temptation knocked at their doors. The shrine of Iya-Ilẹ sat just beyond the last compound, half hidden by tall grasses and shaded by an ancient baobab. Inside, among clay pots blackened by age and feathers tied with faded red cloth, sat the Calabash of Oaths. It was not beautiful in the way gold was beautiful. Its power lay in its plainness. The calabash was sealed with wax and marked with symbols no one alive could fully read anymore. The elders said the calabash held the promises of the village, vows made during times of war, famine, and sickness. Each promise had been spoken into it so the earth itself could hear. To open it without cause was to break faith with the land, the ancestors, and the living. As children, the people of Akunmi were warned with stories. A boy once laughed at the shrine and lost his voice. A woman ignored the stream taboo and never conceived again. Whether these stories were true or shaped by fear did not matter. What mattered was that no one tested them. No one until Akunmi. Akunmi was a man of strong arms and restless thoughts. He farmed well, yet he always felt cheated by time. While others accepted slow harvests and uncertain rains, Akunmi wanted assurance. He wanted quick returns and visible success. Each evening, as he sat outside his hut sharpening tools, he watched wealth pass him by in the form of traders and travelers who spoke of towns where money answered questions faster than patience did. When his wife, Morayo, fell ill during the planting season, Akunmi's impatience hardened into fear. The herbal remedies helped only briefly, and the village healer shook his head with cautious words. Akunmi began to believe that the elders hid power from people like him, power locked away in the shrine. Late at night, when the village slept and even the dogs lay quiet, Akunmi's thoughts returned to the calabash. If it holds promises, he reasoned, then it must hold answers. The night Akunmi chose was moonless. Darkness wrapped Akunmi tightly, as if the village itself held its breath. Akunmi moved carefully, his feet avoiding dry leaves, his heart pounding louder than the drum at festival time. When he reached the shrine, the air felt heavy, thick with a silence that pressed against his chest. He hesitated. Memories of warnings flickered in his mind like weak firelight. But fear for his wife, mixed with his hunger for control, pushed him forward. With trembling hands, he broke the wax seal of the calabash. The moment it opened, a sharp wind rushed out, knocking over clay pots and scattering feathers. Akunmi staggered back as the earth beneath him seemed to groan. Inside the calabash were not seeds or objects, but ashes, warm, breathing ashes that whispered like distant voices. Terrified, Akunmi fled, leaving the calabash open, its contents exposed to the night.